All right, so this is going to be my Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to look into your energy, and then we're going to take a look at the relationships going on. And then last, we can go ahead and take a look into the finances for my Scorpios. Let's get their general energy, overall energy for this week. So, got three cards jumped right on out. Thought it was going to be a little bit more, but that's right on path. So we have this Four of Pentacles energy. This Four of Pentacles energy it's just accumulating and saving. You may be saving, or you may be investing, or slowly but surely you're investing. This is also a stingy card. This is a selfish card. But that's good. I honestly see it as a good card, because sometimes you have to just hold on to things for yourself before you're able to give to others. So you're accumulating in your selfish energy when we have to change that. People who look at selfish energy as a negative, I see it as a positive. Selfish is just taking care of yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that energy has led you to this Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles is family incomes, well-being, inheritance. This is just harmony and health and well-being. So taking care of yourself has led to positive things for you. And I definitely see this as stability. It may be house. You may have a nice home life. You may have a lot of income savings going in, because I see 3 Pentacle cards for you here. So if this is not you, this is the energy around you. This is the household you're in. 9 of Pentacles talks about material wealth, security, ease, and serenity, and discernment. So this is really good energy to come out. I flipped this card up the top. This is a new cycle. So some of you who are in this energy, Scorpios, it could be a new cycle where you're going to start taking on this energy, taking on this to accumulate. Now, this is also a greed card. So there could be someone around you who's greedy, or you may be greedy, quote unquote greedy. I think that's a very interpretive to say, because just because you're being selfish and you're saving, it is leading you to build and accumulate, or you're investing. I don't think that's necessarily greed is greed, but I don't think it's selfish I don't think it's a negative card for you. So this popped out. That's a new cycle, and that is the Wheel card. So there's a season for everything, and this looks like a new luck season. This is also psychological maturity, and this is being able to seize those opportunities. So let's go forward and take a look at my Scorpios when it comes to their relationships. All right, this card hopped right out. That's the 9 of Swords. Okay, let's get a couple more cards for my Scorpios when it comes to relationships. Sorry, there's like 10, 15 cards popping out at a time. I'm trying to get 2 more cards for my Scorpios to give them the energy they need for the message they need. All right, so we got these 3 cards. Oh, 4 cards. Okay, so we'll read these 3 first, and then we'll hop into the others. So when it comes to relationships, what I'm seeing is that Knight of Swords. That Knight of Swords energy is a headspace energy. And so when it comes to your relationships, you could be feeling some type of guilt. You could be feeling like you may have been in a relationship with a Virgo, or maybe a Virgo, because Virgo also got this card. However, you guys may just be going through the same things right now. Sometimes, there's things that you have done and you may feel guilty, you may feel remorseful. This is also having that desperation in energy. So we don't want to get desperate when it comes to things. Now, this card right here is a 6 of Cups energy. So this is just good things. This is just great experiences, great, positive outcomes. 6 of Cups energy is just celebrations, just enjoyable memories, pleasant places, good times. So even though your mindset may be regretting, or you may be regretting something you did during the good times, I also see this Two of Wands energy means that you're acting in ways of fear. So my Scorpios, because your mindset is focused on this regret, even though you may be reminiscing on the good times, or you may be having good times in front of you, but because your mindset is so regretful, it's focused on this uncertainty of the future and this fear. You know, don't, whether you're single and you're just fearing, okay, am I going to be single? Am I going to find someone? Or, whether you're in a relationship and, you know, your relationships aren't looking too great, it might just be your mindset, because it seems like things are going good, or you're reminiscing on the good times. So the other two cards that hopped out was the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So when it comes to relationships, the Five of Wands talks about testing and training. It talks about, you can see that camouflage energy. So you may be embodying, because of something that happened with relationships and this mind headspace that you were in, you may be taking on training and testing, and or you're yearning for new possibilities to be happy. So I'm going to get some clarification with this Five of Wands, because my Five of Wands card is that camouflage card, as you can see. Is also talking about preparing. So you may be preparing for the better times to come. Maybe just taking yourself out and preparing for, by taking yourself out, I mean, this may be a card reading for my single Scorpios. You probably are single, and you're probably just taking some time to learn yourself, learn other things, so that you can recognize possibilities. Yes, I'm seeing this card come out, which is the Five of Swords, which means feeling defeated. So this is feeling defeated, but yearning for better possibilities, okay? You may have a lot of options around you. You're not able to see it because you're feeling defeated and regretful. Even though you want this great, just joy of living, just laid back, good things, great times to come. So this may be a tough time for you in your relationships around you right now. I do see, let's look. So Five of Swords, it's also being known for a bad quality. It's also being failure, some type of defeat. But like I said, this is air energy, so it's only in your headspace. And even if you are, you're yearning for something different and something new. So that is the last card I'm going to get for relationships, since it just flew out. It's the Knight of Swords energy. And I think that is really, maybe that's the energy that you need, or the approach and mindset that you need to take when it comes to relationships, is that Knight of Swords. Now when it comes to the Knight of Swords, they are able to come up with a creative solution to problems. And the way they come up with that creative solution is by finding out what's economically reasonable, I said it together, but it's what makes sense economically, and what reasonably makes sense. So you have to look at things in terms of what makes sense. Not only that, that Knight of Swords may be someone coming in to help you, because it talks about someone who has that perception, or you may be building and learning this perception or yearning for something new. That mindset has to change from this defeat and this regret. You may be training and testing to learn and take on a different perception of what's going on with your relationships. And you may need to, and it takes time. It really does take time, and taking the time by yourself would be good. So this is being sensitive to the signs and having that willpower and judgment. This comes out, the first card for your finances, which is the Glove, which is very interesting. This is the Ace of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment when it comes to your finances. But this talks about, when it comes to finances with the Ace of Cups, this is talking about a overflowing abundance of resources and energy. You may have a lot of resources around you to jump into. Next card, I have this Knight of Cups. So there may be someone coming in that works with you, who is good with their words. They're very persuasive. And this is also Two of Swords is hard work harmony. So, yes, I'm seeing this, your air energy, your mental state, your thoughts for what has gone on and how you're thinking about things. It has been hard won. But this harmony is going to come. It's going to come. It's going to take time, but it will come. You may have lost some battles, but you're winning the war. So that time is going to come. That abundance is flowing in for you. And it may be this partnership that comes in, or you may start to embody this type of energy. And the energy of this is the energy of the hair. That's that brilliant energy. That's that paying attention to detail, being very perceptive, the hair energy. And this is also your energy, Scorpio, because it's cups, okay? It's still having that loving energy, but applying it in a different way, using your strengths. This was the last card to come out. Yes. I said yes, because this is 11. That's 1. So that's 111, okay? This is a message coming to you. And this is talking about justice. Now, justice means there's natural law. This is restoring a balance. There's seasons that come, where we have to go through tough times, and maybe you're going through that. But everything happens for a reason. That Ace of Cups is on its way. The bottom of the deck, I do have that 3 of Wands. So you need to step into this energy of making a bold decision and stepping out, and that will improve things for moving forward from this hard-won harmony. Let me know. This is also balance. So let me know how this resonates. Please go ahead and like the video and leave a comment, Scorpios, and enjoy the week.